Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine, dandy. With the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Now, friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello all. Right, we're back for some more Ace Combat, and maybe make some good progress on the story this time, instead of being overwhelmed by the DLC.
Yeah, satisfactions. And also failing to, yeah, shoot on a giant submarine.
Took a few attempts, that railgun really threw you off.
Yeah, because the hit point for this is, I played again and the hit point box is really weird.
It did look like you needed to focus inside and under the base of it instead of you were shooting at the side, so I guess you weren't really hitting at it. Something like that.
Yeah. You had to shoot like the base of it, but also not the base of the submarine on it, so...
Something about the mounting. I don't think he's a natural born man.
Yeah, it's just too stubborn to quit.
Either that or we got ourselves a big boss over here.
I mean, yeah, we kind of, set this up already.
Mm-hmm. I do like the detail of him like looking past the canopy and all that, because I can relate to that because I whilst I was playing the Star Wars Squadrons game, whatever, you could play that in VR, and it's just like I was doing the exact same fucking things. You want to get a good view, you look past your canopy and all that shit. You're not looking dead forward when you're flying a plane.
And this is a real life thing as well, where you actually look behind you.
It's just it's surreal compared to like when you're playing these types of games only through directionally forward. Most of the time, you're never really looking behind you. You're usually over relying the FOV for covering for that, really.
Yeah.
When you can actually physically look, you feel like you have an advantage.
You definitely do. Like, you said it about the last two suits already.
Yeah, but he's got another one. I'd be concerned. Oh, for fuck's sake. You just idiots! And he hijacked with someone, by the way. He was co-piloting on that one.
What gave that away? The fact that he still flies a fighter plane in his age.
Anyway.
Yeah. Verbante also is like I said, that's a lot. I think that probably gets bombed in like every second is comic game or something, like from what I gathered.
Sir, a city's just been bombed. Which one was it? Is it for bounty? Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Oh, for fuck's sake. We just fixed it 5 minutes ago. See. Okay. I would have excused Farbanti for being attacked a lot if it was in like a critical region, like maybe a border region in between the two areas, but it's not. It's the far edge of the country. What's the relevancy here?
I think it's a capital, but I'm not sure.
This is like trying to take down Florida. It don't work like that.
Maybe.
It's a tourist destination. That's what it is.
Yeah. We're going to go to Disneyland for Banty.
Yay.
Okay, yeah. Vivante is the capital. Okay.
That's the worst capital spot you could pick. how can a capital be that far off the edge of the country be that important? I'm pretty sure that's not quite how that works.
I mean, it kinda is because like Austria is well. I mean, this is also a bit historically thing where previously Austria was much bigger, but
Naturally.
Vienna also is like on way one side, and
The borders have changed, haven't they?
yeah.
But we don't know this fictional country's history, so we don't know if the borders changed. But considering this one's border is literally at the edge of the fucking island.
Yeah, but Capital is just the biggest city. Like London, for example, is also way away from everything else in the north of England. So
True,
like
but it is on the
capitals don't
biggest
work
half.
like that.
Yeah, it's like true, but it's also where's the biggest spot on the UK right now? Down in the south. That's where London is.
Yeah, but like the capital is where the capital is, and in the capital are the important people. It's like if you take over London and get the prime minister and now King Charles and all the other governing body, you pretty much have control of what's important of the country. But yeah.
Yes, it's turning into semantics now.
Yeah. Let's shoot on some planes and bomb some places. And hope that we don't get civilians in this city that, people actually live in. How dare you take more than one?
It'll be fine. Oh, right. I was going to ask before I forget. So we're at mission 15. There's 20 missions total?
Yeah.
Okay. Just one more. 20 or 30? I feel like I'm mixing things up now.
No, 20.
20. Okay. Well, 5 more to go.
Yeah. Oh, 6 with this one.
Let's see. Minimum point requirement? Really, minimum
Yeah,
point?
it's a shoot stuff mission again.
No, it's just like the point requirement is actually pretty low. What's going on? Something's off here.
Shut it down with guns. Why are you showing me only ground targets? Okay.
That's because that's where everyone is. So go shoot them up. As
It's
air
like
support, that's what you are.
Back there, but gotta
Ooh.
take out some ground units then.
We got tanks. Oh, we finally get to prove whether or not there's no water here. Well, none I can see. So maybe we'll find out if that really has been the factors why your PC freaks the fuck out.
I mean, there is a bit of water there, but
nowhere near as much as the past missions have been.
Yeah.
Like, this is mostly in the capital area. Oh, they got a sports stadium. Cute.
Oh, that might have been also for fun today. I guess there's one mission where you just flap away and then somebody dies because,
Oops.
Unexpected.
That one's really fucking far. Are you sure that one's worth it?
I shouldn't have focused on you. You're really
Yeah.
fucking away. It's like...
And you missed. Now it's personal.
Yeah, it's like... I missed you. You're not escaping me.
That one was almost worth bringing up. I might consider notching that on my helmet. Wish I was listening to the music more, but can't. But I will acknowledge it's like this is some good cinematic music.
Yeah, like this is like half the magic of this comic game. It's like the music is really, really good.
Good for that immersive shit. If I ever get creative enough to do anything cinematic, do you ever get moments of like when you hear music, be like, man, this would be great for a video edit or something, just like any piece of production is like, I want to use this for something later on. I know it.
Not really, except the meme ones like the Steam Universe I still didn't do.
Right, yeah. Besides that, no, sometimes whenever I listen to music, I ever get hits of inspiration, be like, yes, I'm picturing a scene in my head now. But, No, if I ever need something, well, like this quality of music, then yeah, I'll just rip off of Ace Combat. No one will question it.
Yeah, no, like and this is also like before I played. God damn it, you also take more than 2 hits, which I kind of should have anticipated. Um, there was a guy that was like doing meme edits of Formula One races, and
Yeah.
for like a really awesome and intense battle, he used the Exchange theme from Ace Combat 7,
Ah.
and it works so fucking well.
It always feels good when you use music of something that's somewhat obscure, so not everyone's going to recognize it, but it fits.
Yeah.
You get to feel special knowing where it comes from. It's just like, I know what you used there. No one else will know what it is, though. It always feels special when you hear music you recognize that is totally obscure, though. You will know and
Yeah.
recognize.
I had it bought and it turned to a air combat mission. I made that mistake as well. Often. Can you stop firing missiles at me?
No, I would not. To be fair, you are the most dangerous target in the entire airfield. I think it's understandable why they're prioritizing on you.
Yeah, I'm literally the only one that's doing anything.
Everyone else is just faffing around enjoying the sights. Okay, I gotta ask. Have you actually seen any of the support actually shoot down someone?
Yeah, it happens occasionally, not often.
You don't feel it though, do you?
No, you absolutely don't. It's also, I get it, there's like a game wants you to be the hero, and it's kind of what Steel Punctuation often describes as the Sonic tactic, where they all every 5 seconds you get a message of like how awesome you are to make you feel good. The game heavily leans into this as well. It's like
I'm not sure.
everybody just says, "Yeah, Trigger, you're the best."
I'm not sure I associate that with Sonic. That doesn't seem quite right. Maybe he's mixing games here. Or is he? Okay, I think he's referring specifically to the final boss for Generations. That one makes sense. But everywhere else, actually, no. But whatever. You're spitting up hell with that one.
Yeah.
But
And I think I had it in one review. Yeah.
I get where you come from. Anyway, yeah, it's a tricky balance having AI allies be useful and actually have the player feel their effects, because it's very, very difficult to do and not have them be overpowered or be downright useless.
Yeah.
I'm always going to come back to Mass Effect for this, because it's like, well, for starters, they simplified it with just being 2 squad mates, but you actually do see and feel the impact of your squad mates helping you. Yeah, if you use them.
I think my God, why are you still alive, both of you? Mass Effect does this really well, where they also like, first of all, you care about your squadrons than just some people that are randomly there. And secondly, you can control them as well, where, if you select Singularity and Liana and have her pretty much forced to use it, then you feel awesome about what's happened because you technically did this. And
with the way
it's not like she's stealing your kills or anything.
Yes. The way they handled squad cohesion in Mass Effect games, they're less, I want to say, well, not less, but just more like they're extensions of your power list, if that makes sense. That's what squad cohesion is. They should be extensions of the team as like one big group, rather than just being like you plus extras, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
It makes sense if you were there.
And I'm quickly going to bump something before I switch to a different special weapon for no specific reason. No, I haven't played this mission before and know why.
I'm still shocked that. Alright, just making sure, you didn't know that you could actually switch out bombs per mid-mission?
I didn't remember, maybe I knew it, but
It's good to be refreshed about it. You probably would have downright forgotten about it if I didn't pester you about just leaving the area early.
Yeah. I mean, I know that can get back your ammo if you passed on there.
But not switching out your
But
missiles. But it makes complete sense. You're going back to base. Why wouldn't you be able to
yeah,
change out ammo?
because it's also like installing stuff like that usually isn't there. Oh, let me just plug it in thing. But yeah,
Gotta sync it up to the electronics and all that. Gotta make sure the firmware is on the right one. Sorry, gotta use the version 3 versions ago because the current one just isn't compatible right now.
yeah. And it's like also installing the probably takes some effort.
No, do not update the fucking Jets firmware right now. It will take too long. We gotta backpedal this shit.
But Windows forced me to do it.
No, uninstall this thing, backpedal it now. More buggier that way. I'm now wondering what kind of firmware Jets actually have to be running on. Do they use Windows
That's
98?
probably a nightmare.
The amount of tech that's actually stayed on older hardware because it actually inadvertently ended up being more tighter security because of that.
Yeah, I mean, this is also like, I mean, I don't know which Fast and the Furious movie it is, the one where they fight the giant submarine at the end.
Go on.
Which, gets hacked by the super hacker antagonist in the movie.
Mm.
It's like, no, that will never ever happen because, like, you don't have a system that controls the entirety of the submarine being
Wirelessly.
related to, Wi-Fi to just access this from anywhere.
Due to the nature of submarines, there are people manning the damn thing. It's not gonna go off on its own.
Yeah, and even if it were capable of doing that, you wouldn't just plug it into public Wi-Fi. It's like
There are so many
the
countermeasures to
system.
stop missiles from firing off the damn thing.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure even if these missiles now, if they do go off, I'm pretty sure they do install like, safety measures. So it's like, ooh, accidentally let one go off. All right, prematurely blow it up now. Yeah, shit like that.
probably, yeah. But then you couldn't solve this issue with a car, so.
Of course, it's always a car.
uh, it is actually weird that this we're seeing Xiaomi kind of got into, hey, let's be superheroes, special agents, just with focus on cars. And did you just shoot down my missiles by
By bullets? Yes.
Yeah. Actually, not even mad. I actually was.
It's like it's an anti-air gun or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it? What does AT stand for? Is it
artillery?
maybe?
AD. Yeah, AD. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Air defense?
Sec. That. Air defense, maybe. Yeah.
It makes sense to me. Anyway, I almost forgot. So, for Fast and Furious, because you brought up just like how much it's derailed from its original start. How many movies are we in now, including side stuff?
I think it's the 10th now with Fast and Furious X.
I said including side stuff.
I don't know what the side stuff is. Like there's Tokyo Twist, but that counts as like one of those, canonically, like it's counted for all the others as well.
Isn't there a film called Hobbs and Shaw?
Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. That exists.
Yeah, it's just like I know there's quite a few side things going on. Enough, basically. We have enough.
Yeah.
The question is, will it stop
Which
at
is also
movie?
funny because
Go on.
I think since the 5th or 6th they were like, one last fight, the last job we do.
Sir, it's been one last ride for the last 5 rides.
Yep.
So
But family.
yeah, so I'm praying that maybe 10 is where you should maybe stop. Or at least have room for a reboot, maybe. Unless they've already done that. Have they already done that?
And actually, technically, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a reboot, but it was like
Reimagining.
it was Tokyo Drift, where they just didn't have any of the original actors in it.
But then they made it canon.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was canon from the beginning. Where they really messed up is by moving it back in the timeline, because the character that died there came back in other movies because people liked him.
Yeah, you remember you brought that up before. I hate that. Sorry, it's been a pet peeve of mine since reading a lot of original media content. Whenever people would be in the creative process, whenever people tend to write some things, whatever at the start, they start with the initial concept, they roll with it. After a while of constantly updating it, whatever, the initial idea kind of gets lost in the process with all this new stuff that was totally not planned from the beginning. And the problem is just the nature that it's been provided and uploaded, whatever. It's just like, you can't really roll it back and tweak the stuff now. You kind of have to stick with it. Fuck. This is why story revisions have to be thought of all the time.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I way more apologetic about like stories ever since I started DMing. Because it's like, yeah, sometimes you just wanna do something cool and don't really know how to justify it yet, but you just go there and then figure it out along the way.
Yeah, but then that process kind of bites you after a while of constantly doing that.
But on the other hand, I just do this for fun for my friends and
Yeah.
for...
There's no fault with that. But... He's here. He's also, back.
Yeah. Why did they show up right now? It's like, this is the battle for the capital. They should be here from the start, shouldn't they?
Those weren't our ships, were they?
Oh, those were. Yeah, I still didn't attack them.
Okay, yeah, they shot our ships. Okay, better shoot them back. They're flying in formation, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh god, you have flares.
Of course he has flares.
That's not allowed in this game. Nobody has flares.
Except you.
I just fixed it not too long ago.
Now you have to fix it again.
There you go.
So which one's Archange? Or is he not available yet?
The one that's probably not the title right now because of his separate fight with him.
Story shit.
Oh no, that is Mr. X.
Mr. X? Oh yeah. Why is he labeled Mr. X, not Archangel? I want to say Archangel, no, it's just Archange.
I think it's because we don't really know who he is.
But the fucking intercom thing has the name right there.
Yeah.
No, we're losing squad mates that we barely met.
Thank God that these planes don't persist once you take damage. Like, once you destroy damage, otherwise I would have just flown right into the wreckage of one.
I always wonder that whenever like planes do, when they cross their firing shots, when they should collide with each other. Yes, the plane blew up, but it's like, there's debris still there when you're flying through the smoke, right?
Yeah, like, I mean, but in real life you don't fly that close to the planes anyway, so it's like, right now, whoever sees the other first on radar fires a missile at them, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but I'm just spewing hypotheticals. Think like, before missiles were a thing, as the standard for planes.
Yeah. And I think pilots were trained to not do this because, especially nowadays, the whole thing, you just destroy everything. Got to with my crimes. no,
admit,
wise man, don't do it. I can do this on my own. I literally do everything else on my own.
I hear Mr. X, and I'm thinking of a completely different one right now. Thanks, Resident Evil. I think Wiseman's gonna die in a minute. Shit.
Yeah. What gave that away?
I don't know, he's being overly confident for some reason after he lost, what, almost
No,
all
like
his team?
he just chases him into a battle.
So Wiseman, that's another Metal Gear thing. There's a lot of parallels here. A good or a bad thing?
When you like Metal Gear, so it should be a good thing,
I
right?
do, it's just like, when you're experienced enough with this shit.
Stop. I'm completely lost the way you're turning. It's like, yeah.
This is the curse of being a gamer or being a fan of stuff. This shit's always gonna happen no matter what you do.
Yeah. And I don't really mind in most cases.
It's a curse. No, you won't.
Oh.
Oh no, he's gone. Looks like it's up to us to do it. Does nobody eject in this game?
No. Ejecting is for losers.
Remember, son, ejecting is gay.
Hey, being gay isn't bad.
Sorry, I'm referencing a thing.
God damn it. Okay, I don't have any more crimes. This is going to be a bit of a tougher one now.
Well, you gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Oh no, you're...
Yay! He got one hit in. And how many missiles did, like, probably like 5 to 7 hits right now. It's like,
Yeah, it's that new plane tech.
yeah, it's like, oh, okay. We're done.
I told you, that new firmware patch just really messes with the systems.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the sun. What are you talking about? Pretty far
Oh,
away.
right.
Wait, there's more than one. What?
Yeah, the sky's exploding.
Why is there fireworks going off in the distance?
Everyone.
We should probably get the fuck out of here. I'm concerned. You have to tell me twice. Oh, shut up.
It was his mistake. Yeah.
Well, he was holding us back, sir.
I mean, if Trigger could talk to him, it's probably what he would say, but still cruel.
At this point, Trigger's had enough of this bullshit.
Yeah.
He knows everyone is holding him back. Oh, no music. I know that's intentional.
Yay, we are the good guys.
Ah, shit. I knew I shouldn't have unplugged the modem. I just wanted to fix the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, this is going to explain better right now what happened, but it's kind of...
Let's just find out what happens. With what? Oh, good. I still have my TV.
No.
Oops. Well, there's still local LAN, right?
Local LAN, yeah, should probably still work. But yeah, pretty much all the satellites are fucked because, if you destroy a large number of satellites, debris happens that destroys others.
Oops. So, most of the world is equally blind right now.
Yeah.
Oops. You fucking idiots!
we pretty much just ruined Earth's ability to launch satellites for I don't know how long because, the debris doesn't go anywhere.
No, it does not. It's gotta go somewhere.
And, with going somewhere, it just keeps going around
Mm-hmm.
Earth.
So, most of the world is blind right now. I do wonder if that would happen right now. The amount of satellites we have launched, out into space right now, we've got a bit of a clutter going on last I checked.
Yeah. Like, there's also like a graveyard orbit where they just push all the satellites that don't work anymore and they just chill out there.
Pretty much.
It's honestly like it's this is so insane to think about how many satellites there are and how fragile this kind of still is.
Hmm. I wonder what the world would act like. We've been, you know, we're not exactly fully appreciative of our benefits right now with how much we're able to communicate with the world with this technology.
Yeah.
What happens if it's all just cut off?
Yeah.
Like, what we're doing right
it's
now is this benefit.
I mean legitimately I lose most of my friend circle
Hmm.
in an instant.
Wait, plural?
Yeah, his two granddaughters.
Huh. Neat. Smoke trail don't look right.
Say?
The angle of the smoke trail don't look right. Anyway.
So I'm not entirely sure what this vision is, but I think I know.
Hold on a minute.
We'll see what it is.
No shit. But we don't know what the current status of the borders are.
No. But we'll
Ow.
get there. Okay, this one. No.
Now?
Yeah, after we won a lot of combat.
Right, I'm assuming that when they mean peace, they mean as soon as they're able to get communications up and running again. Back to war.
Kinda, I don't know. Like, I think this whole satellite idea hasn't been thought of by anyone.
No. Clearly was an act of sign, an act of desperation, pretty much.
Yeah.
They will not be able to get any support whatsoever. But that means we're equally on the same grounds here too with our.
Yeah, nobody knows what's going on anymore at all.
Mm. I can't wait to find out what the status of the base is when we get back home.
Oh, it's been bombed to pieces.
Oh,
Also, other base holding up. Kommt zu Schweiz, you say?
just what you say. How terrible. So what we've been doing before.
No, because normally with the IFF or IF,
IFF.
it's IFF.
Identify friend or foe.
I know that. Thanks. What friend is friend, what not. Now we don't know.
Mm.
Also, this is the mission where the general explains most of the background to what the hell's going on while you're trying to protect him, IDing targets, dodging missiles, trying not to crash into a city.
Yep. Because they couldn't do it before because, lack of communications and all that. They gotta do it real time.
I mean, the game could have done this before, but for a player, this is the first time you actually kind of learn a lot of information. I think I missed half of it.
Definition friendly.
I kill things that just pump into those things I should kill for you and we're good. So,
Naturally.
so
Everyone's
I can
complaining.
fire right now, but I don't know yet if this is friendly or not.
Curious, is the guy on a set location?
Yeah, it's a set base, and you can actually learn which are friendly or not before, but
Could do is just learn the mission first and then
yeah.
do it again. Pull up, dumbass.
Oh fuck, this is a... Fuck, it's not throwing me off because like, oh, they're queen, they're good, and then I realize, no, wait, queen's bad. Druid's good.
Gone through this much of the game, blue is friendly.
Yeah,
Really shows how
I
valuable.
know it, I just...
Really shows how
Now
valuable
that I
those
saw
friendlies
yellow
are.
first, it messed me up. I probably should be like doing this because it's the person I protect, but I don't, I kind of lost him as well.
You think they would have at least set up a scouting party or something? I don't know. That would have made sense, but
I mean, that's like, we're doing everything.
again,
But you noticed this already.
just logically, anyone else would have been like, okay, do scouting first, then send in the enforcements.
Yeah. Well, makes sense, just stick the place out before you send somebody in there.
Considering how much of the world is
Especially
blind.
the, person you try to get out.
Hmm. Just like considering how much the world is blind, like yeah, like there is kind of some time pressure here, I guess, because we're going in blind. So that, but it's really in this scenario and situation, you really should just scout anything because any information is damn useful right now.
Yeah. But no, it's combat. It's a fun game. It doesn't make the most sense.
No, military is weeping as they witness this.
You're an ally, but it'll chase you down all the way.
I'm liking the theming and the coloring of this particular level. It's really clicking with me right now for some
Sorry?
reason. The theming, the coloring of this particular level, it's really clicking with me, and I'm not sure why. It's just I like it, yellows and all that. I just get the this is a me thing. I get
Friendless. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just a me thing. But I'm getting like young me of 2000s era type shit. Does this make sense?
Kinda.
I'm getting a particular era vibe. I don't know. It's one of those things that's hard to explain unless you're me. but which you are not. Ah, shit. Sorry, I just remembered a thing of similar vibes and... Ah, damn. Right, so since, I remember recommending it to you, but I'm not sure if you ever got to go around to playing it when you got your VR headset. Did you ever get around to playing, Aircar?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I thought
it was fun.
that was a great tech
Little
demo.
demo.
Yeah, a great little tech demo, but the vibes off of it were really nice. I don't know why. It's just in a sci-fi city where it's
Yeah,
raining and
it's like
everything. It's just so
it's
calming.
like the kind of the future, this dystopian city.
Yeah, but it's the rain and everything. All that. The coloring is just so chill. I wanted a full game like that, and the developer hasn't done anything with it since.
Uh,
Like, I think I saw something of a similar nature of VR on Steam a while ago. Still hasn't come out yet, and I don't know. I have no idea when it will. Can't remember the name of it, but it's just like I want more games that was like the Aircar tech demo because I could really use that right about now. Or just more good VR games in general. Honest.
yeah, I think it kind of has died down a bit.
It's plateaued, definitely. Sucks. This is my major issue with the Oculus Quest. I'm sorry, the Meta Quest. Still referring to Oculus. My only issue with it is with the Quest is just because most VR games have to fall under that standard of specifications of quality.
Yeah,
They can't go above it because the Quest can't play it. So a lot of VR games kind of plateaued in how they could look or play and feel. That sucks.
yeah, I get that.
Especially with Quest exclusive games. Why? Why you like this, Facebook?
Because money.
Like, you got like Star Wars games that are exclusive on the Quest only, like that Vader thing, whatever. Which I can't remember if it is canon or not.
God, why would you make it canon?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to remember. It's like, was it canon? I'm not sure, but it's like the whole appeal of the game was that it was the most official, best quality VR Star Wars game there was,
Yeah,
and it's not on PC.
yeah,
Positive that killed half the market. Resident Evil 4 VR was made exclusive on Oculus for some fucking reason. Just why? Why would you do this?
because exclusivity is cool. And I can't
Sucks.
really talk because I bought one and I don't really use it anymore because my new glasses I can't put it on
They
over
don't
it.
they don't fit.
Yeah,
That's where contact lenses come in, but they're not comfortable, are they?
yeah, same for me. And I think mine are all now way the expiration date for them.
They haven't.
So
I didn't know they even had an expiration date. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Plastic. I'm assuming the expiration is less about it being literally deteriorating, more just like general warping and wearing down, right?
yeah, maybe like starting to really dry out and then being extremely uncomfortable to wear.
Something like
And
that.
I'm kind of a bit bored and probably just jinxed myself. It's like I killed everything. What do I do? Ah,
There we go.
there.
Just wait for the checkpoint to kick in. That sounds like rebels to me. Better blow them up before they do anything.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Honestly, the more I replay this, is like the more I like the F-22. It's like it doesn't act for a plane that apparently against other planes. The ground weapon is also really good.
I think their research was a little off when they were adapting this for the game.
And I don't know, it's like when you there's like planes for different purposes. The A10 is the ground, but there's also the thing that you make something that's just good at everything if you can. just stop blocking all this. Then I just assume
That was almost...
next is also an
You
ally.
almost shot
Not
that
this
down.
fire with it.
But shouldn't that... I was gonna say, shouldn't the best signify whether it's friend or foe is... Does it shoot you first?
Yeah, which it does work, but you know it's not the most reliable way.
Naturally, but you know...
Because like they're firing always at something, and maybe they're currently firing on your allies and not you specifically.
Oh my god, the most sensible man here brought a fucking radio, because that's all we have left.
You're friendly. No. Then get blow up. Again, I can actually do like this. I heard online complaints about how it's annoying that you have to ID your targets before you fire on them. But again, it breaks up the just kill everything formula.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a little variety in the monotony, because, you know, well, after 15 minutes plus, 15 missions plus 3 DLC missions, some repetitiveness is starting to sink in.
Yeah, but like again, like gotta credit them for the fact they really like it could have been so much more just kill everything missions without nothing else happening.
Definitely, this is a good little challenge just for interest's sake, and it works for the story as well. It's, you know, just a bit of variety every once in a while.
Yeah.
Although that does bring up the question is like, okay, so how are they going to fix communications? Will it get fixed?
I'm actually not sure, but I think there's Ace Combat 8 coming out, so we'll have answers there.
We launched new satellites. Problem solved. Oh, okay, that was a pretty boring way of solving the problem. After everything else we've seen.
Like, currently, you can't launch satellites. It's like new ones will just get shut down as well.
Well, unless you go under or over the, you know, breaching areas. There must be some clear spots. Have you tried launching more on the north side of the planet instead of on the side?
That's not how space works.
Curious, so what happens if you do accidentally shoot one of the friendlies? Immediate abort mission?
You get called out, and I think if you do it too often, you actually fail the mission.
Oh no, except, wait a minute, no one else will be able to tell if I've done anything wrong. They can't communicate the higher-ups now. If I just accidentally shoot down my friendlies... It was an
account actually never liked you.
It was all an accident, I swear. The mission went so horribly. They were so confident in themselves. They just managed to get in front of my shots every time I was trying to take down the enemy. It's just, it's terrible. It's just terrible.
I'm almost out of bombs. Oh, this is the done with the ground part now.
Oh, well, that's a thought. Are you even able to actually go back to base?
No, not on this one.
Yeah.
Because we're not near base and this isn't like a full-scale assault. This is just let's get somebody out of there.
Yeah, but there's also the fact of since there's no communication, there is no way to get to any base nearby.
Hey, they actually say something in the game.
Oh, good.
That the plane they're trying to make it wants to look like our fighters and then blame it on us. I just cut it. I didn't know that existed.
In-universe lore, and everyone misses it.
Yeah, like normally you're busy, not crashing and everything.
See, something should happen in a minute. We're still flying for some reason.
Yeah, no, there's the second part to this.
This should be the last of it.
How do we not see them at all before? It's like...
Reasons. They just have the vehicles turned off. They only turn them on when they need to.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just they happen to all do it asynchronously at the right moment.
Get away from tall buildings that want to destroy you. How am I taking out the SAM that doesn't fire on
It's
the stuff we
fine.
need to protect?
Okay, I see what you mean. It's like they were firing in your direction, so you know.
So just was a bit. Thankfully, it was pointing upwards, not downwards.
Yeah, thank God. I'm actually surprised that actually hasn't happened. The amount of close calls you had, I am shocked at the amount of times the game froze that you didn't crash into the ground somehow.
Yeah.
Oops, I think that was a friendly.
It, it, okay, yeah, friendly, good.
Yeah, that one. I don't think that's a target. Oh, no,
Oh, it
no,
is.
it is. Okay.
Like, even next to another enemy, there's like, I kind of assumed it was a
Okay.
target.
It was
We're
still
currently tailing.
labeled yellow.
See?
That was
And I
why.
shot that one down.
My God. No, timer stopped. We're done.
Nope.
Why is the music changing? Yeah, an end. Yeah, sure. That's cute.
Yeah. We still have 4 missions after this one.
Hmm. That's nice. It's a shame someone shut it down. Wait a minute. They're not stopping. Of course, his name is Schroeder. Well, technically,
That's
it's like every
fine.
soldier is a civilian under the right, stance.
I could shoot them down right now.
It's not a civilian. Okay. Witchcraft.
Yeah, they're talking about the AI.
Oops. Oh no. Shit, I don't want to get blamed for this one as well.
Yeah.
I'm staying out of this.
Guess what? Okay, can I kill you? Can I kill you? Okay, I can kill you.
Yes. You're not the one
No,
doing it.
I want to shoot it down. Also, long cast. I know you have actually been brilliant part on this mission with like tagging things manually.
Hmm.
But can you target the squads also as friendlies so I don't shoot them down on accident?
No, our communications are down. We can't share this information.
Yeah, but you did it for all the others.
Did they? Actually,
Shit happens.
I'm thinking about it. Did they actually do? Were they tagging them?
And it tagged everything else until now.
Hmm. But they weren't relaying that information to you, though, were they?
I mean, it showed up on my screen, so I cannot guess it was.
I wasn't really paying attention to that. Anyway. Sorry, I just want to bring this up again. Just look at that sky border. You don't get that in many other games.
Wait, it's circular? What's that witchcraft? Is this pushing round Earth agendas?
That's not what I meant, you get. But seriously though, just like visually, it's just so refreshing. It's like, oh yeah, right, the planet has different, cycles of the day in a variety of ways. We don't get this type.
Yeah.
Well, technically they are, but whatever. Right? Isn't that what we've been doing already?
Yeah, but these are not the escort of the plane where the princess and the granddaughters are on. Also, this is, in the 16th mission, the point where the two separate storylines kind of intertwine for the first time properly.
A little bit shoddily, though. Remote activation rights?
Why did you implement all those stuff?
Because I thought it would be cool.
This is like the one thing we can agree on. Don't give it the rights to make more itself or no.
Intelligence.
Apart from themselves. Oh, fly straight fast without me.
What's the current situation with the original escort we were protecting, or is he just buggered off now?
The escort turned on them because they were drones.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I meant not with the doctor, the initial at the start, that guy. What happened to him? Where is he gone?
I think he blows up at some point. I'm not sure if it happened already or not.
I want to say yes, but we'll see.
It's like, this is when Trigger is really bad at escorting people, like
I can see
seriously
that.
bad. Close.
What?
You created them, stop them.
What's he on about? I was gonna say, it's like that one looks like you're just constantly, you're constantly moving in circles with that one.
Yeah, it's like we're doing the circle move. No one wins.
Should be one more. He's way over there.
Yeah, seriously, stop telling
My boy!
about your son and how you're going to survive this.
My boy!
Oh, okay, it didn't blow up.
Oh, thank God. Wait for it.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Wait, what's that missile doing all the way over there?
Oh.
For it. There it is. Oh shit! God damn it, Trigger!
Not again.
legit,
So,
no one saw that one coming in.
1 out of 2 for escorting helicopters or transport planes. And the one time I actually succeeded was the one guy that shouldn't have left. He was attacked. Oh.
Ah, there we go. Fixed it.
Everything's fine.
Just turn it off and on again.
Oh, yeah, right. So that whole thing with...
That was pointless. Wait, so was that off screen?
It was after we left, yeah.
Sake. What? Why is he crying?
I mean, because the entire world is chaos.
Much for Commander,
Yeah,
is he?
Yeah.
You got room for one more.
Left time for another mission, and we also kind of need to get 3 missions done so we can do 3 missions next one and not have a weird short scene.
Mm-hmm. And she's still walking around with a brace.
Yeah.
We've healed up, I thought now.
It wasn't that much time.
Oops. Good for you.
Yeah. A bit of a stretch for you, but okay, you flew once.
Where are they going? Eh? You sure? Because it was able to fire a missile.
It wasn't the one that shot it down, even though it cuts to the transport, which, yeah, a bit of a confusing choice.
You don't seem so worse for wear. Oh no.
He wasn't real, he was just a picture.
He's just a PNG. Although I think they actually bothered with that render shot there.
Yeah, I think they actually did.
Sir, we got the render of our dog ready. Ah, bit too late for that. Yeah, we're gunning him down now. Fucking damn it. Spent 3 weeks on that.
Game so map.
Angst. What dog? I don't see no dog. Do you see one?
No.
This is rivaling on par with like Samus's melodrama from Metroid Other M. It's bad.
From what melodrama?
From Metroid Other M, Samus, she talked just like this, and it sucked.
Like,
hated it.
Yeah, it's like Sam isn't sad. She's a badass bounty hunter.
Yeah, it didn't suit her, and it Doesn't fit here either.
Yeah.
It's a big ass radio. This type of excessive descriptionary crap. It's just, who talks like this?
Nobody. Unless you know you're monologuing. But I even don't think about it. Like
This is
yeah.
it's weak story writing. It only works like in paper, not in an actual visual way.
Yeah, and even I think I'm a bit of an outland there because I just blank out when descriptions come in.
Oh yeah,
It's like
true.
if it's like 2 paragraphs of like how this building looks, like fly over it a bit, fly over it. Okay, we're getting to actually the stuff that's important again. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was in this critical role where I kind of zone out when like
Excessive
Matt's also been
details.
describing stuff. It's like it's only so much you can describe before it's like, yeah, I get it. It's
It's
cool
perfect.
or it's creepy.
As much as it's annoyance for people, it's like it's perfectly normal to zone out on shit. Sometimes your brain just
Yeah.
likes to clock out.
Yeah. But this is, I think this is just me because like I was always when IDM, I have a real trouble of just picturing stuff and like even
Yes.
it's like when I introduce new NPCs, like I probably should like give a physical description of them, but I don't really have those in it. And like I don't care myself, but I probably should for others.
The best advice I can give to that, even though I'm equally weak on this experience, is just generalize the descriptions. I suppose you don't have to put in the fine, minute details of everything, just as long as there's an overall to everything, not the small, fine details. Maybe specify
Yeah,
something if it's important to the story and such, but you know what I mean.
yeah. And actually, maybe the future then ask like, can you actually picture how my NPCs look or not at all? And this is an issue or not?
You haven't given much. You described more of their personalities rather than how they actually look. Like I got a general idea, but not nothing
Yeah.
specific. One of the
Okay.
like one of the right. So I haven't got anything. We're talking about our current sessions right now.
Yeah.
I don't have anything in mind of what Helena looks like. To be honest, I I've got an idea what Ian will look like. For I know what his description will be and what it should
Yeah,
match.
because like because I actually had one for him. God. Yeah.
But
And
Helena, no, I haven't really got much in mind. Besides that she's a maid, but I'm pretty sure she's more than that.
say?
For Helena's description wise, all I've got from her is that she's a maid, but I'm pretty sure her character's much more than that. So it's not what I'm picturing in my head.
Yeah. And this is exactly like for me, like yeah, she's kind of like standard human that kind of beautiful young girl. That's pretty much what I had in mind. It's like doesn't have to be more than that.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Yeah,
D&D stuff.
yeah. It's like I know I'm really bad at this, and like the more NPCs I can come up with, the worse I get at it. It's like oh,
Yep.
great. It's like I don't know. I'm not madness. Like I don't have suddenly 50 NPCs I can just throw at somebody out that are all completely personalized with their own voices and everything. And
Most of the
yeah,
time, how a character will look, at least to the players, is based around mostly the personality, or you can base around the personality of how you already have what what you picture in your mind what they look like, something like that. There's a logic to it, but difficult balance.
yeah.
Everything's a difficult balance. Nothing's ever easy.
I
Anyway,
mean, I
what's
think you should start using Chat GTP for this one because like I tried it out a bit with like some major NPCs that I actually had to give a bit of. It's like oh, you're actually quite good at coming up with this, way better than I am.
makes sense. No shame in that. Any source of
Yeah,
inspiration is good. That's how I initially saw the whole AI art thing. It's just for when it was initially showing up as the initial Dolly type stuff. It was quite inaccurate. Now thinking about it, But it was like, they got the general characteristics there, some poses that'd be useful for reference, I guess. I'll use that as for inspiration. That's as far as it got. Nowadays, the whole AIR thing's gone to be like, what inspiration? It can do it itself now.
Yeah, and I can't do it again because like this is also another issue where finding images to play D&D online is like
It's gotten really hard, isn't it?
yeah.
You
And
can't
then
tell
like
what's AI anymore.
no, it's like for me as a DM, it's like for a NPC that maybe survives one combat account is like I'm not going to hire an artist for that. That's sorry.
No, that's fair.
uh, but
Commissioning art is
finding it
difficult.
online also isn't the best because
Want something exact.
yeah, like sometimes I have actually have something in mind, and it's like no, that's just not it. And yeah,
I get you. It's kind of the dark temptation of AI, isn't it? Thing is, though, you gotta manipulate a lot of it just to get the result you want. That's the only drawback with the AI stuff. It's like you will get the result if you're willing to tolerate for it.
yeah. But honestly, for ChatGPT, I'm actually starting to make really good use of it for the sessions.
Oh yeah, text-based generation. That's much simpler to work with. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people gotten a good use out of it just with the little they've gotten. It's quite impressive. Although, the real thing that's been impressing me so far, at least, is AI voice stuff. Shit, they've gotten really good as of late. Like, huge jump in quality improvement compared to where we started, like, with the 15 AI thing at the start. Remember when that started? It was quite easy to tell it was AI. Now we got, like, 11 labs. I think that's the current main one that is really fucking good, like, scaringly good. The only issue is that sometimes it can't, it can't do certain influences of speech or whatever. I'm sure it want to get to that point, considering how
they will figure it out.
like initially AI voices were quite easy to tell. It had that little, I don't know how to describe it, like that robotic tinge or something like that, something in that degree. Now that
I mean, like
now it's
monotonity, where it's like
not monotone. Not monotone, it's like artifacting. That's the best way to describe it. There's some weird artifacting going on with AI voices. Some were better than others, but it was still there. 11 Labs doesn't have it. It's not there. It's scary. Because I heard one.
Yeah.
So you heard one from for Shepard and Mass Effect with that copy pasta thing. That's using 11 Labs. Scaringly good. I heard one that was used for Kingdom Hearts. For what if Sora met Oswald, whatever. And damn, son, shit, it was scaringly accurate. It's like, are you sure you didn't hire someone? No, they didn't.
And like this is you saying because you got quite a good ear for that.
It's tempting, isn't it? It's like, shit, it's gonna put me out of my initial ideas and jobs. Fuck. It's like,
and actually, it's going to be a thing. It's like if games is going to pick this up. I don't think they're going to do it for like the bigger world that soon because they still push back if they would do it.
It's not perfect, so it's not usable yet. But yeah, go on.
But I can see them doing it for like smaller worlds where you have like your
temporary line.
So like squad mates in the shooter game where it's like it's just shoutouts of take cover, grenade out, stuff like that.
Generic NPC shit. Yeah, I can see it for that, as long as they use it sparingly. But yeah.
Which also probably might actually be the bigger problem because that's how voice actors actually start out and
Nolan North, Troy Baker,
yeah,
start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I do wonder if there's going to be some new rule that has established with the use of AI art and AI anything in anything. It's like they have to establish something because at some point this kind of stuff will be used in current media of today. What are they going to do about it? Like, there are
And
benefits to it, but, you know, a lot of negatives. Like, basically cutting out a lot of people with the things they work on. It won't replace them,
yeah,
but it's just like, what if they just choose not to go that direction?
no idea. But
Scary.
yeah, this is like for myself. I'm kind of like in the okay field. It's like yeah, programming is too complex. Like
Yeah, you can only do
if you
simple stuff.
if it is able to write it, if you write a complete program using AI that only the AI understands, good luck fixing this ever. And
Yeah.
also, you still need people that need to make sure it actually does what it needs to do, and for that you do need a programmer that writes it in the first place. But
You
yeah,
need a debugging
like,
program for the AI shit, not the program itself.
yeah, and then yeah, you have. But art, this is another topic where it's like, yeah, uh,
Right now, it kind of
you can't just replace people that draw and voice act, and suddenly entire industries are just gone.
right now this whole AI stuff, at least with art, it reminded me of right when CGI was being implemented and introduced. A lot of people for the hand drawn stuff, or just 2D artists, they got scared so badly of being replaced by 3D stuff, and it's kind of true. But 2D art is still around, still exists, has been replaced. It's just a new
Yeah,
media format. That's kind of where this is going right now. People are just scared, but you know, after a while, it'll just have its own place, its own slot and genre. That's kind of what it is. It's
yeah,
just the implications and origins of this one compared to CGI. CGI still
yeah,
has a hands-on degree to it, but AI not as much.
yeah, and there's always the you know, and this is the thing where I'm like, because like I'm kind of more open to it than other people are, because like people are like, oh, AI is like bad, and like I will never, trust anything that an AI makes. But it's like we already have pictures drawn by AIs that people cannot tell were drawn by an AI or an artist.
It's getting
But
scaringly accurate.
people know about this. I think there's still like always the market of you want something that an actual human created, especially for art and
Mm.
stuff like voice acting as well. Like it, even if you make like the perfect Mark Mir AI or Mercer, I would rather hear the real one in the game than knowing
Same.
that it's an AI.
To be fair, even if you train the AI perfectly, there are still some human implications that still can't be captured. I can't imagine it would get that accurate. There are some elements of human it just won't ever be able to capture right, no matter how well you train it.
Yeah, kind of. So.
You'll get pretty close, but it won't be the same. Anyway, I just remembered something. So, have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an interesting fact. So originally, all the dinosaurs, I do mean all of them, they were going to be done practically, either via animatronic or using stop motion to represent the dinosaurs. There's even some test footage of that with the velociraptors in the kitchen. They were originally stop motion puppets.
Okay. Yeah.
But during this era, they were experimenting with CGI. Terminator 2 just happened around the corner. So it's like, the CGI is pretty good. Can we have a look and see what the dinosaurs would look like if we did it that way? The second they did that, all the animators were like, shit, we're out of a job. And one of them literally just said, don't you mean extinct? And that's where the line came from for the film.
Huh.
So yeah, they kind of just like, shit. But thankfully, all the animators weren't out of a job, thankfully. Due to them, most of the animators either were handling the animatronics or handling the stop motion puppets. That means they had the most experience animating the dinosaurs to be like dinosaurs in stop motion. So they put that same team to handle the CGI animations. So the skills weren't wasted, thank
Yeah.
God. But also, since they made a lot of, they used, practical animatronics or stop motion puppets, they are a fantastic reference for the CGI team so that the dinosaurs look correct. So,
That makes sense.
and it explains why the CGI still looks good today because they had amazing reference.
Yeah. Also, I think I didn't realize that I had to stop the bomber, so the mission failed.
Oops.
Because the mission just failed.
It did now. Wait, are you back from the start?
Like there was a checkpoint in there somewhere.
Alright.
I'm pitching so badly. You're friendly. No, you're not a friendly. It's like,
How dare you?
you really only one unit of ours there.
Let's see. I ran out of topics. Let me see if there's anything about Jurassic Park in here. Now I'm curious. I wonder. I was wondering if there's a certain fact in here. It should be in here. If it's not in here, I'm going to be upset. Let's see. There we are. Let's see if that fact is in it. If not, I'll be upset.
Yeah, I'm just focusing again because, like,
No, after what happened a
this is
minute
the
ago.
thing to not fail this mission.
Okay, nope, that's not the fact I was looking for. Let me see if this other one is related to it. Okay, 2 pages. It's gotta be in here. This fact has to be in here. If it's not in here, I'm gonna be upset. Nope, that's not it. Okay, last chance.
do you know the fact? Or?
I know the fact, I just want to know if it's in the book to include any other things about it. Because I know it's not exclusive. It's not an exclusive fact. Okay, never mind. Right, so the fact I was looking up, because I love that this is a thing, I was looking up for a cheetah fact specifically. So cheetahs are one of the exclusive big cats, whatever, that are able to purr. So lions and tigers, they don't purr, they just chuff. They can't do it. But it makes sense if you actually look at the mannerisms of tigers and lions or whatever. It's like they don't quite match to cats per se. But if you actually look at a cheetah or I think puma and jaguar are similar. They have very cat-like attributes, like more to a house cat. But especially cheetahs, they're actually more docile than you think they are. You actually look at them and observe them.
Means I could train the cheetah to become my friend.
In theory, yeah, and also you may not have seen this, but apparently some cheetahs are actually quite socially awkward. Let's say with that. They need a particular cheetah to lead a group or whatever to tell them that the environment is okay or chill the F out. So in some zoos, they actually provide some cheetahs I guess I'd label it as a therapy dog, basically.
Aww.
So yeah, they'll literally have dogs in the cheetah pens just to signify that, hey, the environment's chill, you can calm down pretty much. Because dogs are super friendly and naturally calm with wherever the hell they are.
Yeah. It actually is confused. Like, I know that for, like, if you have a dog and a cat, that often the cat actually becomes kind of, the tribe leader. That's not the proper English term, but it's the best I can think of right now.
Go on.
Because, like, cats usually, don't answer to other animals.
No, but they need to read the environment of the room, basically.
And like, there's often times where, like, once the cat dies, the dogs actually become really insecure and, like, kind of, like, nervous. Because the cat kind of kept them in check, but now they don't have the leader anymore and don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's that similar logic.
It,
Still
if
is
I don't mean you deserve to die.
still is just baffling to me. It's just like cheetahs are like, you know, just seeing big cat be completely almost docile, almost tame, to just be like,
Yeah.
you could pet this and it won't go badly. The only issue is that since they're, you know, cats, they do like to lick and clean, and since they're big cats, man, those tongues are gonna be fucking sharp. They're gonna hurt.
Oh yeah.
Barbed tongues and all that. It's like, oh, it's adorable. My fucking face.
So not going to ignore those again because I lost because of those. I think.
Well, yeah, I was also distracting with the fact of Jurassic Park and all that.
Yeah.
You missed. You tell me there hasn't been enough casualties so far?
Nah. So take out the bombers.
Wouldn't Grams be ideal here?
No, you're not a bomber. Yeah.
Ooh.
Seriously.
This is fine. Is he?
Seriously, where are you?
Yeah, it's like you're looking at it, but you're not at the same time. There he is. Dick. Nope, that's not him. That's someone else.
Yeah. There's one.
Oh, I hate this. Lord damn you, you bastard!
Yeah.
You got one more that's a little closer. Yeah, that one.
There's one.
There
I
he
think that's
is.
probably the one I've been not seen the entire time.
Just zoom out the radar just in case. There's those two. What were the other ones, or are they coming in?
Is it you? No.
That's someone else.
Well, regardless. Okay. There you are.
I just want to let you focus, because, you know, if you screw up again, that's another 5 minutes you gotta redo.
Yeah.
No one likes repeating progress they've just done.
No. There we are. It's like
It's one of these.
starting to memorize like the plane names. It's like you're not the bomber. You're also not the one. You're also not the one.
Bingo!
Yeah. Oh, come on, reload quicker. And what am I actually doing? I have air-to-air missiles.
I say, you should probably. There we go.
Like,
Alright.
I thought I would be finding way more airplanes, and then I didn't use those at all.
Okay, that should have been a. I didn't see if there was a checkpoint or not, but there should have been one by now. Back to our regularly scheduled bombing.
Yeah. We got some of those.
Just realized. Nah. Sorry. Notice on the bottom right, the UI whatever is for damage. Is that your general plane's HP?
Yeah, the damage is how much HP I still have left.
Okay, well you're at half health, so this is fine.
Yeah, and I repair if I go over half it, so.
Okay. Don't explain to me how that works. It just does. Your nickname is Scrap Queen, really? I mean,
Yeah.
yes, it makes sense, but it's just like, okay.
Honestly, the fact that she managed to get me an experimental spike one, she kind of deserves it. It's like,
I ain't calling her
where
a
did
queen.
she get this one from? Like, seriously.
I ain't calling her queen. His face looks really familiar. Tabloid. I wonder if they're based on. I wonder if any of these faces are based on certain people.
Maybe. So, where
I'm
are
now
you?
going to do some research because this is going to bother me until I know I'm right. It's probably just pure coincidence. Also, tabloid. What kind of name is that? Okay, maybe it's just the picture. Sorry. Okay, his cutscene face and his, I guess, profile pic is two completely different faces.
Really?
They don't match. Okay, well, his profile, whatever, when he's in the conversations here, he looks a lot like, I have to look up how you pronounce his second name, because I can't remember how you pronounce it, because it's goddamn...
Also, she literally just made herself visible to the enemies as well.
Good
The
job.
queen. It's like, god damn it.
Okay.
But I don't have the ID target anymore, so there's that.
Okay, Tabloid's face reminds me a lot of Vic Mignogna. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He voiced Broly in Dragon Ball and such. I won't go into history as to why well, the status was, because that's a whole mess. But yeah, his face reminds me a lot of his.
Am I thinking in the same direction that most of these stories end?
With accusations, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't remember what the current status is with him right now, but it's just like, way to ruin everything, guys. What's that going off in the background right now? I'm hearing something.
Yeah, it is. I think she's podcasting the Illusion hymn as well, or something like that. Because she really wants to die today.
Of course.
Stupid princess. You have even lower wisdom than Diana.
She's not princess, though.
No, I'm talking about the princess she is with the Scrap Queen right now.
Oh. I think the mission's done. Time to stop ticking.
Yeah. Oh god, why are you counting down?
It's like, should I be... What is that? Is that a launch ramp? Oh, it looks like they're setting off satellites already. Those are spaceships. Don't deny it. Off they go.
Yeah.
And they're flying right into a storm. Can't be coincidence.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Arsenal part. There was a second one. We kind of forgot about this.
What?
The Arsenal bird.
Oh, of course there's a second one.
Yeah, when we knew about this, but yeah.
It's just been kind of forgotten as of late.
Yep, there was other stuff, we blew out the entire satellite away.
Yeah. Ow.
So that should take care of you.
No, it won't. Yes, it will. Sorry, you were just asking for trouble with that one.
Damn it.
There goes your targeting system, better do it manually.
Oh, they have...
That's bright.
Yeah.
That's from the drones, right?
Yeah.
Why did the drones blow up that?
The same way the tanks did, the tankers did.
So big and bright. What, you couldn't find a plane?
No, I'm done with planes.
Of course you have. Your definition of easier is a bit, you know... Hey, Trigger, you're flying right into that storm. You're not going to come back out of it afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, buzzkill. Oh, I know what we're going to do.
What's that?
We're just going to steal it from somewhere.
Naturally.
That's literally what we're going to do.
Of course. We'll steal it from ourselves. No one knows.
It actually worked out quite nice timing-wise.
Oh, thank God. Just to recap, it'll be a short one because, still no info. Damn it.
No.
He wasn't doing jack shit anyway. Honestly, this guy's doing it much better than the old one.
Of course it isn't.
I can't. All I see is myself.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll do this stream and drink next time.
Yeah, we just...
Final, because it's 1920.
Yeah, we did mission 17, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, he's fact-checking right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. So next stream should be the last one? Question mark?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, one more to go then. Alright, well, check back on Wednesday for maybe the last stream for Ace Combat. So, yeah, till then, bye all.